Before we begin this night prayer, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Your support helps us continue creating these moments of peace and comfort for you. Before you close your eyes, you are invited into a sacred work, not the kind that strains your body or exhausts your mind, but the kind that gently clears space inside your heart. All day, you may have carried sharp edges within you, words that cut, gestures that bruised, silences that felt like rejection, memories that kept replaying against your will. These things weigh on you differently than tasks or responsibilities. They weigh on your soul, bending it inward, making it restless, making it ache. And though no one else may see the wounds, you feel them, you know them, and you long for release. Forgiveness is that release. Forgiveness is not saying that what happened was right. Forgiveness is simply saying, I will not let this pain poison my night. Tonight, you are invited to forgive, not because others earned it, but because your spirit needs peace to rest. Take a slow breath now. Inhale until your lungs feel full. Then exhale longer than you inhaled. Imagine that breath as a river washing through you, loosening what has clung too tightly. The bitterness, the anger, the sorrow, they do not vanish instantly, but with each breath they lose their grip. Whisper softly, I am ready to forgive. Even if part of you resists, even if the words feel shaky, say them anyway. They are a seed you are planting in your soul, a seed that will grow into freedom. Think of the person who hurt you, or the memory that still stings. You do not need to excuse them. You do not need to invite them back into your trust. Forgiveness is not denial. It is release. Imagine holding a rope in your hands, pulling in a tug-of-war that has no end. Your hands are raw. Your arms are tired. Your heart is strained. Now imagine letting go of the rope. The struggle ends. You are free. That is what forgiveness feels like. Not defeat, but release. Not weakness, but strength. You are no longer chained to the wound. You are free to walk into the night lighter. If anger rises again, do not push it down. Acknowledge it. Say, yes, I was hurt. Yes, it mattered. Yes, it still stings. Honesty is the first step of forgiveness. Pretending you are not wounded will only keep the wound open. Forgiveness begins when you tell the truth. I was wronged, and yet I choose to release it. That choice does not erase your dignity. It restores it. It does not weaken your voice. It strengthens it. Now, imagine a quiet meadow under a starry sky. In your hands is a jar filled with ashes, remnants of old pain, broken trust, harsh words. You walk to the center of the meadow where a stream runs. Kneeling, you pour the ashes into the water. The current carries them away, scattering them until they are no longer visible. You stand again with empty hands. The pain is acknowledged, but it no longer owns you. You walk back lighter, freer, open. That is forgiveness. That is the gift you give yourself tonight. If thoughts return, memories replaying, bitterness tugging at you, say gently, not tonight. Tonight I forgive. Say it again until the words themselves feel like a lullaby. Not tonight. Tonight I forgive. Now, let your body follow your spirit. Loosen your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Soften your hands. Let your body learn forgiveness too. Releasing tension. Letting go of tightness. Let the mattress hold you. Let the blanket cover you. Let the night carry what you no longer need. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be acknowledged, not denied. May your anger be soothed, not shamed. May your sorrow be comforted, not silenced. May forgiveness rise like a gentle tide, carrying away the poison of resentment, leaving behind clear waters of peace. Sleep now, beloved soul. You have forgiven enough to rest. You have released enough to breathe. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight you carry more than fatigue in your body. You carry the echoes of words that stung, the sharp edges of looks that cut, the heavy silence of absence where care should have been. These things linger like shadows in your chest, replaying when the world around you is quiet, and yet the night offers you something more powerful than reply. It offers release. Forgiveness is not saying it didn't hurt. Forgiveness is saying, I will not let this hurt decide how I end my day. It is a gift you give to your own heart, a key you place in your own hands. Take a deep breath, steady and slow. With the inhale, imagine gathering all the weight of bitterness, resentment, disappointment. With the exhale, imagine blowing it gently into the hands of the night. Again, inhale the memory of the wound. Exhale the beginning of release. You do not need to finish forgiveness in one night. You only need to begin. Forgiveness is not a doorway you kick down. It is a gate you open inch by inch. Tonight, you open it enough to breathe freely again. Picture yourself standing before a tree in the moonlight. Its trunk is wide, its roots deep, its branches spread open. At the base is a hollow space, waiting to receive what you can no longer carry. In your arms is a bundle of anger, tied tightly with rope. You bend down, set the bundle inside the hollow, and step back. The tree does not reject it. It simply receives, strong enough to hold what was breaking you. Then you lift your gaze upward and notice the branches full of leaves, shimmering with silver light. The tree whispers back to you through its stillness. You are free now. Rest. If your mind protests, but they never apologized, they never changed, they don't deserve it, answer with gentleness. Forgiveness is not for them tonight. It is for me. You are not excusing. You are not forgetting. You are choosing to sleep without poison. You are choosing to walk into tomorrow lighter than today. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. That is strength. Think of your heart as a home. Tonight you sweep out the bitterness that tracked in mud, the anger that slammed doors, the resentment that cluttered every corner. You open the windows of your soul and let in fresh air. The house does not need to be spotless to be a sanctuary. It only needs to be open enough for peace to enter. Tonight, you open those windows wide. Let your body mirror that freedom. Drop your shoulders lower into the mattress. Let your fingers unfurl as if releasing what they held too tightly. Let your chest rise and fall without restriction. Forgiveness is not only in the mind, it is in the body too. In the unclenching, the loosening, the resting. Feel how your body thanks you for every ounce you release. Here is the blessing for this night. May you have the courage to name your wounds without shame. May you have the strength to release resentment without fear. May you have the gentleness to forgive, not because others earned it, but because your spirit deserves peace. May the night wash through you like a river, carrying away what no longer belongs to you. Sleep now, beloved soul. Forgive enough to rest, release enough to breathe. You are safe, you are loved, you are free. Tonight, forgiveness stands at the edge of your bed like a quiet invitation. It does not force itself upon you. It does not demand quick answers or polished feelings. It only whispers, will you let go? Enough to rest. All day, you've felt the tug of old words, the echo of glances, the silence of absence. They cling like vines, tightening when you try to pull away. But here in the soft light of night, forgiveness is a knife that cuts gently through the tangled stems. Not to erase your story, not to deny your pain, but to give you room to breathe again. You deserve that space. You deserve that freedom. Close your eyes and breathe. With each inhale, imagine gathering the bitterness that sits heavy in your chest. With each exhale, imagine releasing it into the night sky, where stars scatter it into nothingness. Again, inhale the pain, exhale the letting go. It does not all leave at once. Forgiveness is slow. Forgiveness is patient. Forgiveness is not a single act, but a rhythm, like breathing, like waves returning to shore. Tonight, you join that rhythm, one release at a time. Picture yourself holding a jar of black sand. Each grain is a memory of hurt. You walk to the edge of the ocean, the moon glowing on the waves. You kneel, open the jar, and pour the sand into the water. The tide rises, pulling it away grain by grain, scattering it into depths you will never see again. When the jar is empty, you hold it up to the moonlight. It shines clear, no longer burdened. That is your heart tonight, empty of what poisoned it, ready to be filled with peace. If your mind resists, reminding you that they never said sorry, whisper this truth: forgiveness does not depend on apology. Forgiveness is not a gift you give to someone else first. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It is the key that unlocks the prison you built trying to protect yourself. Tonight, you put the key in the lock. Tonight, you step into freedom. Think of your body as a garden. Resentment grows like weeds, choking joy, covering beauty. Tonight, you pull them up, not perfectly, not all at once, but enough to see the soil again. You leave space for mercy to plant something new. You leave room for peace to take root. You leave your garden open for the morning light. Let your body feel this forgiveness too. Release your jaw. Loosen your shoulders. Let your stomach soften. Let your legs grow heavy. Every muscle that held anger can now let go. Forgiveness is not only a choice in the mind, it is also a resting in the body. Let yourself rest. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, not ignored. May your anger be soothed, not shamed. May your sorrow be met with tenderness. May forgiveness rise in you like dawn, soft and certain, scattering the darkness of resentment. May you sleep not as one chained to the past, but as one freed for tomorrow. Rest now, beloved soul. You have released enough for peace to enter. You have forgiven enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness waits for you like a quiet companion. It does not rush you. It does not scold you. It only sits beside you, patient and kind. All day long, you may have rehearsed the wounds in your heart, the words that pierced, the absence that stung, the betrayal that carved deep lines inside you. These wounds feel heavy, and at night they press harder, whispering that you must hold them until they are answered. But forgiveness says something different. You do not need to take this pain into your sleep. You can set it down here. You can rest without it. Breathe deeply now. Inhale until your chest rises. Exhale slowly until you feel the tension begin to melt. Imagine each breath loosening the knots inside you, untying the cords of bitterness that wound too tightly. With every exhale, whisper softly, I release. Say it again, until the words themselves begin to wash you like gentle rain. Picture a river flowing through a valley under the night sky. In your hands you hold a small bundle wrapped in cloth. Inside are all the hurts of the day, the anger, the disappointment, the sharp words you carry. You step to the edge of the river and place the bundle on the water. The current takes it, carrying it away, farther and farther, until you can no longer see it. The valley echoes with silence, and you are left with empty hands. The river does not ask if the bundle was justified. It only carries. Forgiveness is that river. Let it take what no longer belongs in you. If thoughts protest, reminding you of the unfairness, whisper gently, I am not excusing, I am releasing. Forgiveness is not pretending nothing happened. It is not denying your pain. It is choosing to rest without poison in your soul. It is choosing to walk into tomorrow lighter. Think of your heart as a candle. Resentment is the smoke that clouds its flame. Bitterness, the soot that darkens its glass. Tonight you clean the glass. You let the smoke drift away. The flame remains, clear and steady, giving light again. Forgiveness does not take away your light, it restores it. Now, let your body follow your spirit. Relax your shoulders, unclench your fists, soften your brow. Let your body feel forgiveness as freedom, as loosening, as release. Your body deserves this peace as much as your heart. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, but no longer bind you. May your anger be soothed, but no longer consume you. May your sorrow be seen, but no longer weigh you down. May forgiveness flow through you like a gentle stream, washing away what your heart cannot carry into sleep. Close your eyes now. You have released enough to rest. You have forgiven enough to breathe freely. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, before sleep takes you, there is one more quiet act your heart longs to practice: forgiveness. It does not come as thunder. It does not arrive as command. It enters like a whisper, soft, steady, patient. You do not need to have perfect words. You do not need to force feelings you are not ready for. Forgiveness begins as a small willingness. I do not want to carry this anger into the night. That willingness is enough. That whisper is enough. All through the day, you may have replayed old scenes, words that echoed again and again, silences that felt like rejection, memories that made your chest tighten. Each replay tightened the knot inside you, and yet here, at the close of the day, you are invited to lay the knot down, not because it untangles quickly, but because your spirit cannot rest while it clenches. Forgiveness is loosening your grip, even when the rope is still frayed. It is saying, I will not keep bleeding just to prove I was wounded. Take a breath. Inhale slowly, let your chest rise, and exhale longer than you inhaled. With each exhale, imagine letting a stone fall from your hand into a well. You hear it drop. You hear the echo fade. One by one, each breath drops another stone. Anger, disappointment, betrayal, regret. The well receives them. You are left with open hands. Open hands are lighter. Open hands can rest. Imagine a quiet path through the woods. The moonlight shines through the branches. You carry a bundle of dry sticks on your back, each stick representing a wound. You arrive at a small clearing where a fire glows. You kneel, place the bundle by the fire, and step back. The flames slowly consume the sticks, turning them to ash, lifting them into smoke. The burden is no longer yours. You feel warmth on your face, light in your body. This is forgiveness, letting the fire of love transform what was breaking you into something that can no longer harm. If your mind resists, whisper gently, forgiveness is for me. It is not about denying pain. It is not about reconciling too soon. It is about freeing your heart so it can rest tonight. You are not weak for forgiving. You are strong for choosing peace over poison. Let your body follow your spirit. Lower your shoulders, soften your face, relax your hands. Let your body practice forgiveness by releasing the tension it has carried all day. Feel how your breath grows deeper, how your chest feels lighter, how your whole self is preparing for peace. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be seen and soothed. May your anger lose its sharpness. May your sorrow release its grip. May forgiveness come like a gentle breeze, clearing the air so your heart can breathe again. Rest now, beloved soul. You have released enough to be free. You have forgiven enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a gentle tide, steady and unhurried. You do not need to force it. You do not need to pretend you feel more ready than you are. Forgiveness grows in the soil of willingness, not perfection, and willingness can be as small as a whisper. I do not want to carry this into tomorrow. That whisper is enough. That seed is enough. Tonight, Let it be planted deep within you. Think of the faces, the words, the silences that have hurt you. They rise like shadows when the world grows quiet. Some of them are old wounds that still ache. Some are fresh bruises that sting sharply. They all press against your chest, asking to be remembered, and you can remember them without keeping them. You can name them without clutching them. Forgiveness is the art of remembering differently, not as a chain, but as a lesson, not as a poison, but as a past. Tonight, you step into that art. Picture yourself standing by a lake under the stars. In your arms is a clay jar filled with the day's pain, the harsh words, the disappointments, the betrayals. You kneel at the water's edge and lower the jar into the lake. Slowly, the water seeps in, softening the clay until it cracks, dissolving in your hands. The fragments sink, carried away by the gentle current. When you rise again, your hands are empty, clean. That emptiness is not loss, it is freedom. If your mind protests, but they never changed, they never asked, they don't deserve it, answer softly, forgiveness is not for them tonight, forgiveness is for me. You are not erasing truth, you are not dismissing justice, you are choosing peace for your spirit so it can sleep. You are choosing to rest in freedom rather than in chains. Take another deep breath. Inhale peace. Exhale bitterness. Inhale gentleness. Exhale anger. Inhale mercy. Exhale the urge to cling. With every breath, forgiveness settles deeper into you, making space where resentment once lived. Your soul stretches. Your chest feels lighter. Your body knows release. Let your body follow. Rest your head heavy on the pillow. Drop your shoulders into the bed. Unclench your fists. Forgiveness is not only a choice in the mind, it is a loosening in the body. Feel how every muscle thanks you for the release. Here is the blessing for this night. May your anger soften into peace. May your sorrow be comforted by gentleness. May your wounds find healing in rest. May forgiveness rise in you like dawn, scattering the shadows of resentment. Sleep now, beloved soul. You have forgiven enough to breathe freely. You have released enough to rest deeply. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a gentle guest knocking softly at your door. It does not demand to be let in. It only waits, knowing you will be ready to welcome it when your heart longs for peace more than it longs to hold the wound. Forgiveness does not erase what happened. Forgiveness does not deny the hurt. Forgiveness says, this pain will not decide how I end my day. This bitterness will not follow me into my sleep. Breathe deeply now. Inhale until your lungs feel full. Exhale slowly, letting each breath carry away fragments of anger that cling to your chest. Whisper softly, I release. Say it again and again until the words become like waves lapping on a shore, smoothing the rough edges inside you. Imagine yourself in a quiet garden at night. You are holding a basket filled with stones, each stone carved with the memory of a wound. Each stone heavy with resentment. You walk to a fountain in the center of the garden. One by one, you take the stones and drop them into the water. Each splash is a release. Each ripple spreads outward, carrying the memory away. Soon, the basket is empty. Your arms are lighter. Your spirit is freer. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is no longer carrying. If thoughts return, they never said sorry. They never made it right. Answer gently. Forgiveness is not about them tonight. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing. You are not inviting harm. You are giving yourself permission to rest without poison in your soul. That is holy. That is strength. Think of your heart as a room. All day, it has been cluttered with bitterness, stacked with anger, crowded with old stories. Tonight, you open the windows. You let the night air flow in. You let the clutter be cleared. The room does not need to be spotless. It only needs to be open for peace to enter. Tonight, your heart is open again. Let your body share in this release. Soften your brow, relax your jaw, lower your shoulders, unclench your hands. Let your chest rise and fall without strain. Forgiveness is not just a choice in thought, it is a loosening in the body. Feel how rest begins to wrap around you as tension fades. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be soothed by gentleness. May your anger lose its grip. May your sorrow be met with compassion. May forgiveness flow through you like a soft breeze, leaving calm in its wake. Close your eyes now. You have released enough to breathe. You have forgiven enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes as a soft river, not rushing, not forcing, only flowing steadily through the hidden places of your heart. You may still feel the sting of words spoken carelessly, or the ache of silence that felt too loud, or the memory of betrayal that marked you deeper than you wished. Those wounds are real. They matter. And yet the night offers you a gentle gift. You do not need to cradle them while you sleep. You can set them down. You can let the river carry them until you wake lighter, freer, more at peace. Take a slow breath in, filling your lungs with calm. Exhale longer than you inhaled, letting the breath wash bitterness from your chest. With every breath, whisper quietly inside yourself, I forgive enough to rest. Forgiveness does not need to be complete in one night. It is not an instant victory. It is a practice, a rhythm, a steady release. Tonight you forgive just enough for peace to enter. That is enough. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a wide ocean beneath the stars. In your hands you hold a sealed jar filled with the pain you carried today. The grudges, the disappointments, the harsh words, the heavy silences. You lift the jar, open it, and pour its contents into the waves. The tide receives it all without judgment, carrying it far beyond your sight. The ocean is vast enough to hold what you cannot. You stand on the shore with empty hands, the salt wind filling your lungs. Forgiveness feels like this: empty hands, clean air, freedom. If your mind resists, reminding you of fairness or apology, or justice delayed, remind yourself gently, forgiveness tonight is not about them. Forgiveness tonight is about me. It is not surrender to them. It is release for you. You are not erasing your dignity. You are restoring it. You are not denying your wound. You are choosing not to sleep with poison. That is wisdom. That is strength. Think of your heart as a lantern. Resentment clouds its glass. Bitterness dims its light. Tonight, you wipe the glass clean. The flame burns steady again, casting warm light into the dark. Forgiveness does not extinguish your light. Forgiveness restores it. Let your body share this freedom. Rest your shoulders into the mattress. Uncurl your fingers. Let your chest rise and fall like calm waves. Let your face soften until even your breath feels like release. Your body is learning forgiveness too, loosening, opening, resting. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, not ignored. May your anger soften, not consume. May your sorrow be comforted, not silenced. May forgiveness wash through you like water, leaving your spirit clear and light. Close your eyes now. You have released enough to breathe deeply. You have forgiven enough to rest. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, you are invited to let your spirit breathe by loosening the tight grip of old hurts. Some of them are fresh, some of them are years old, but all of them weigh the same way, pressing on your chest, making rest feel far away. Forgiveness does not ask you to say it never hurt. Forgiveness asks you to say, I will not carry this pain into my sleep. That choice is small, but it is powerful. It is an Take a slow breath in. Feel your chest expand. Exhale longer than you inhaled, as if pushing the bitterness out of your lungs. Again, inhale peace. Exhale resentment. Inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale the old story. Each breath is a prayer of release. Each exhale makes space for rest. Whisper softly to yourself, I forgive enough for tonight. Picture yourself walking along a forest path under the moonlight. On your back is a sack filled with stones. Each stone is an old wound, a harsh word, a betrayal, an absence that left you aching. The sack is heavy, each step harder than the last. Then you reach a small clearing where a wooden chest waits. You take the sack from your back and place it inside the chest. You close the lid. The forest does not ask questions. It simply receives. You stand taller, your shoulders free, your breath deeper. This is what forgiveness feels like, not erasure, but release. If your thoughts argue, reminding you of fairness or apology, whisper gently, forgiveness tonight is for me. You are not excusing harm. You are not dismissing truth. You are choosing freedom over chains, rest over restlessness. You are giving yourself permission to sleep lighter than you lived today. Think of your heart as a window. Resentment fogs the glass. Bitterness stains it. Tonight you open the window. Fresh air pours in. The fog lifts. The stains fade. Forgiveness does not hide your heart. It clears the view so peace can enter. Let your body share in this release. Rest your head heavy on the pillow. Let your shoulders sink into the bed. Unclench your fists. Relax your jaw. Feel how each muscle thanks you for the gift of letting go. Your body, like your heart, longs to rest in freedom. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be acknowledged without binding you. May your anger be honored without consuming you. May your sorrow be held with compassion. May forgiveness rise in you like a steady flame, warm and gentle, enough to light your way into peace. Sleep now, beloved soul. You have forgiven enough to breathe freely. You have released enough to rest deeply. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, as the day draws to its quiet close, you are invited to step into the gentle work of forgiveness. It is not easy work, but it is tender, steady, and kind. Forgiveness is not about pretending you are not hurt. It is not about excusing what should not have been done. Forgiveness is about deciding that you will not take the poison of bitterness into your sleep. It is about choosing peace over replay, release over resentment, freedom over the weight of chains. Tonight, you forgive enough to rest. That is enough. Take a slow, deep breath. Inhale calm, exhale heaviness. Inhale gentleness, exhale anger. Inhale mercy, exhale sorrow. With each exhale, picture a cloud of dark smoke leaving your chest, rising into the night where the stars scatter it into nothingness. What remains inside you is clear, light, free. Whisper softly, I forgive. Even if part of you still clings to the pain, say it anyway. Forgiveness grows in repetition. Forgiveness grows in willingness. Imagine yourself in a quiet valley under the moon. In your arms you hold broken pottery, sharp pieces that cut your hands as you carry them. Each shard is a memory of a wound. You walk to a river that runs through the valley. One by one, you place the shards into the water. The river takes them, softening the edges, carrying them out of sight. Your hands stop bleeding. You are free to stretch them open again. Forgiveness feels like this, no longer holding what hurts you, no longer bleeding from what you grip. If your mind interrupts, saying, "But they don't deserve it," remind yourself, forgiveness is not about them. Forgiveness is about me. You are not surrendering to harm. You are reclaiming peace. You are not letting injustice win. You are letting your soul rest. Forgiveness is strength. Forgiveness is freedom. Think of your heart as a lamp. Resentment is dust on its surface. Anger is soot on its glass. Tonight you wipe it clean. The flame burns bright again, spreading warmth through the dark. Forgiveness does not put out your light. Forgiveness restores it. Let your body share in this release. Loosen your shoulders, unclench your fists, soften your brow. Let your breath find a gentle rhythm. Let each exhale be a letting go. Feel how rest begins to gather around you as you release what you no longer need. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, but not carried. May your anger be soothed, but not chained to you. May your sorrow be comforted, but not consuming. May forgiveness flow through you like a river, washing your spirit clean for rest. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for peace to find you. You have released enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight forgiveness comes not as a demand, but as a gentle invitation. You do not need to feel ready. You do not need to have all the answers. Forgiveness is not about erasing what hurt you. It is about refusing to let it own your rest. It is about choosing freedom over chains, peace over poison, softness over bitterness. Even if you forgive only enough to close your eyes, without heaviness, that is enough for tonight. Breathe slowly now. Inhale until your lungs are full. Exhale longer, as though you are pushing resentment out of your chest. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale sorrow. Inhale peace. Exhale the story that keeps replaying. Each breath is a step toward release. Each exhale makes more room for rest. Whisper softly, "I forgive enough to sleep." Picture yourself walking through a field under the stars. In your hands you hold a bundle of thorns, sharp and heavy, pressing into your skin. Each thorn is a memory of pain, each sting a reminder of hurt. At the edge of the field, a small fire burns, steady and warm. You kneel, place the bundle into the flames, and watch the thorns curl into ash. The fire does not scold you for carrying them. It only receives. You stand again with empty hands, warmed by the light. That warmth is forgiveness. That freedom is yours tonight. If thoughts rise, saying, "They did not change, they did not ask, they do not deserve it," answer gently, "Forgiveness tonight is not for them, it is for me." You are not excusing. You are not forgetting. You are choosing peace for your own soul. That is strength. That is wisdom. Think of your heart as a garden. Anger and resentment grow like weeds, crowding out joy. Tonight you kneel in the soil and pull them up, not all at once, not perfectly, but enough to see earth again, enough to make space for flowers of mercy, for roots of peace. Forgiveness is not about finishing the work, it is about beginning it. Tonight you begin again. Let your body share in this forgiveness. Rest your head into the pillow. Drop your shoulders deeper into the bed. Uncurl your hands. Let your face soften. Feel the weight you've been carrying dissolve from your muscles. Your body knows release. Your body is ready for peace. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be seen without binding you. May your anger be heard without consuming you. May your sorrow be honored without drowning you. May forgiveness move through you like a breath of fresh air, clearing the heaviness from your spirit. Close your eyes now. You have released enough for peace to settle in. You have forgiven enough for sleep to find you. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness is not a mountain to climb, but a soft step into freedom. You do not need to solve every wound. You do not need to finish the work of healing in one night. All you are asked is to set down enough of the weight so that rest can find you. Forgiveness is not the erasure of your story. It is the loosening of its grip. It is saying, I will not let this pain walk with me into my dreams. That choice is small but sacred. Breathe deeply now. Inhale the gentleness that night offers. Exhale the heaviness you have carried. Again, inhale peace. Exhale resentment. Inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale love. Exhale bitterness. With each exhale you create more room inside you. Space where light can rest. Whisper softly, I release. Say it again until your body believes what your lips are saying. Picture yourself standing beside a calm stream. In your hands is a folded cloth filled with the day's hurts. You kneel, lower the cloth into the water, and open it slowly. The stream carries each wound away, dissolving them one by one into its current. You watch the water shimmer under the moonlight, your hands empty now, your heart lighter. Forgiveness feels like this: quiet release, gentle freedom. If your thoughts return, reminding you of fairness, whisper softly, forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness tonight is for me. You are not erasing truth. You are not abandoning justice. You are giving your soul the rest it deserves. You are choosing to close your eyes without poison clinging to you. Think of your heart as a door. All day it has been shut against hurt, locked against disappointment. Tonight you open it, not to let harm in, but to let peace enter. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door. Forgiveness lets the night breeze carry gentleness through every room of your soul. Let your body feel this truth. Loosen your shoulders, unclench your fists. Let your breath come easier. Feel the weight slip from your chest, the heaviness fade from your muscles. Forgiveness is not only for the heart, it is for the body too. Tonight, your body learns release. Tonight, your body remembers rest. Here is the blessing for this night. May your anger soften. May your sorrow be soothed. May your wounds be held tenderly. May forgiveness move through you like a river, cleansing what clings too tightly. May your spirit rest light, your breath come easy, your sleep be deep. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for tonight. You have released enough to rest. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness arrives like a soft blanket laid over your shoulders. It does not erase the day, but it makes the weight of the day easier to bear. You may still feel the sting of words, the ache of silence, the sharpness of disappointment. Those wounds are real, but you do not need to cradle them through the night. Forgiveness says, set them down here. Let peace carry what you cannot. You are not denying what happened. You are choosing not to take it into your dreams. Breathe slowly now. Inhale until your chest fills with quiet strength. Exhale until the tension leaves your body. Again, inhale gentleness. Exhale anger. Inhale calm. Exhale bitterness. Inhale mercy. Exhale sorrow. Each breath is a doorway. Each exhale a release. Whisper softly, I forgive enough to rest. Imagine yourself in a meadow beneath a sky filled with stars. In your hands is a lantern glowing faintly, its glass covered in dust and soot from resentment. You take a cloth and begin to wipe it clean. Slowly, the glass clears, and the flame inside shines brighter, casting warm light all around. This is forgiveness, not extinguishing your flame, but clearing what dimmed it. Tonight, your light is restored. If thoughts interrupt, but they did not change, they did not ask, they do not deserve it, answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not about them. Forgiveness is about me. You are not excusing harm. You are not forgetting truth. You are simply choosing peace over poison, freedom over chains. That choice belongs to you. And tonight, you claim it. Think of your heart as a river. Anger builds dams. Bitterness clogs its flow. Tonight, you remove a stone, then another, until water begins to run freely again. The river does not demand perfection. It only asks to move. Forgiveness is letting your heart flow again, not blocked by what hurt you. Let your body join this freedom. Release your shoulders into the mattress. Uncurl your fingers. Let your face soften. Feel your breath grow deeper and calmer. Your body learns forgiveness when it releases tension, when it remembers rest. Here is the blessing for this night. May your anger soften without shame. May your sorrow be comforted without silence. May your wounds be seen without binding you. May forgiveness move through you like wind in the trees, gentle and freeing. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for peace to find you. You have released enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes as a gentle breath against your tired soul. You have carried the ache of words that should not have been spoken, the silence that felt like absence, the disappointment that carved a hollow place inside you. These memories press heavily when the world grows quiet, but the night does not ask you to keep holding them. The night whispers, lay them down. Let me carry them while you sleep. Breathe slowly now. Inhale peace. Exhale tension. Inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale the story you've replayed too many times. Each breath is an act of release. Each exhale makes more room for rest. Whisper softly, I let it go, enough for tonight. Picture yourself standing on a bridge over a wide river. In your hands is a bundle tied with rope. Inside are your resentments, your bitterness, your old hurts. You take a deep breath, lift the bundle, and let it fall into the water below. The river carries it away, far beyond your sight, far beyond your reach. You remain on the bridge, your hands empty, your chest lighter, your heart freer. Forgiveness feels like this. Release, relief, freedom. If your thoughts resist, they never said sorry, they never changed. Remind yourself, forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not pretending nothing happened. You are not excusing harm. You are choosing peace over poison, release over resentment. That is courage. That is strength. Think of your heart as a house with many rooms. Bitterness has cluttered the hallways. Anger has blocked the doors. Sorrow has darkened the windows. Tonight, you open the curtains. Light spills in. Fresh air fills the room. Forgiveness clears the house, making space again for joy, for rest, for peace. Let your body mirror this clearing. Lower your shoulders. Soften your face. Unclench your hands. Let your chest rise and fall easily. Forgiveness is not only in the heart, it is in the loosening of your body, the surrender of tension, the deep rhythm of rest. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be softened, not hidden. May your anger be calmed, not silenced. May your sorrow be held, not ignored. May forgiveness flow through you like a steady river, washing you clean for peace. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to breathe. You have released enough to rest. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness arrives like a soft light through a half-open door. It does not demand you rush. It does not insist you be ready for everything at once. Forgiveness is patient. It is gentle. It waits until your heart is willing to release, even a little, the weight that has clung so tightly. You may still feel the sting of the wound. You may still remember the words or the silence that cut deep. But tonight, you are invited to say, I will not let this hurt decide how I rest. That is enough. Take a slow, steady breath. Inhale mercy, exhale bitterness. Inhale calm, exhale anger. Inhale gentleness, Exhale, sorrow. With every exhale, feel the knot in your chest begin to loosen. Whisper softly, I forgive enough for tonight. Let those words be your lullaby, your rhythm, your release. Picture yourself standing in a quiet field under the stars. In your arms you hold a clay pot, heavy and cracked, filled with the hurts you've carried, resentments, disappointments, old griefs. You kneel and place the pot on the ground. Slowly it breaks apart, crumbling into the earth. From the cracks, small shoots of green begin to rise, tender and alive. Forgiveness is like this, letting the old vessel fall away so that new life can grow in its place. Tonight, you let something new begin. If your thoughts resist, they do not deserve it. They did not change. Answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not about them. Forgiveness is about me. You are not excusing harm. You are not forgetting truth. You are giving your spirit room to breathe, to rest, to heal. That is not weakness. That is strength. Think of your heart as a garden. Resentment has planted thorns. Bitterness has scattered stones. Tonight, you begin to clear them away. Not all, not perfectly, but enough to see the soil again. Enough to make space for seeds of peace. Enough to let tomorrow find you lighter. Forgiveness does not demand perfection. It asks only for willingness. Let your body share this freedom. Lower your shoulders into the bed. Let your hands fall open. Relax your jaw. Soften your brow. Let your breath come easily. Feel how your body begins to rest as the weight slips away. Forgiveness is not only a decision of the heart, it is a loosening of the whole body into peace. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be met with tenderness. May your anger be soothed into calm. May your sorrow be comforted with gentleness. May forgiveness flow through you like quiet rain, washing away what clings too tightly, leaving your soul clear and soft for rest. Close your eyes now. You have released enough for peace to hold you. You have forgiven enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a gentle rain after a long dry season. It does not fall in torrents. It does not demand. It simply softens the hardened soil of the heart, drop by drop, until new life can grow again. You may still feel the ache of wounds that never should have happened, words that pierced, silences that froze, absences that carved hollows inside you. These things matter. They are real, and yet the night gives you a gift. You do not need to keep them clenched in your hands. You are allowed to release them. You are allowed to rest without them. Take a slow breath now. Inhale until your lungs are full of quiet. Exhale until heaviness begins to drift away. Again, inhale gentleness. Exhale bitterness. Inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale peace. Exhale sorrow. Each breath is an act of forgiveness. Each exhale is a surrender of what no longer belongs inside you. Whisper softly, I let it go for tonight. Picture yourself walking to the edge of a wide lake beneath the stars. In your arms you hold a bundle of branches, each one marked with a memory of hurt, each one sharper and heavier than it should be. You kneel at the water's edge, place the bundle down, and push it into the lake. Slowly it drifts away, carried by ripples into the dark. Your arms feel lighter, your chest freer, your spirit unburdened. Forgiveness feels like this. Release, not denial. Freedom, not erasure. If your mind protests, but they do not deserve it, they did not change, answer softly. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing harm. You are not ignoring truth. You are choosing to close your eyes without poison in your veins. That choice belongs to you, and tonight you make it. Think of your heart as a lantern. Resentment clouds its glass. Anger dims its glow. Sorrow weighs it down. Tonight you wipe it clean. The flame burns steady again, bright enough to guide you into rest. Forgiveness does not put out your flame. It restores it. Let your body feel this freedom. Rest your head heavy on the pillow. Let your shoulders sink into the mattress. Uncurl your hands. Loosen your jaw. Let your breath find a calm rhythm. Forgiveness is not only in the mind, it is in the release of your body, the loosening of tension, the surrender into peace. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, but not carried. May your anger be softened, but not silenced. May your sorrow be soothed, but not consuming. May forgiveness flow through you like quiet water, cleansing, freeing, restoring. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to rest. You have released enough to breathe. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness rises in you like a slow dawn, not sudden, not blinding, but steady, filling the horizon of your heart with light where shadows once lived. You may still feel the weight of anger, the echo of disappointment, the sharpness of memory. These things matter. They do not disappear with a single thought, but forgiveness is not about erasing what was. Forgiveness is about loosening its grip on your soul so that you can rest, so that you can sleep in peace. Take a slow breath now. Inhale deeply. Let your chest expand. Exhale slowly. Longer than the inhale, as if pushing bitterness from your body. Again, inhale, calm. Exhale, resentment. Inhale, gentleness. Exhale, anger. Inhale, peace. Exhale, sorrow. With every breath, you make more room inside. Whisper softly, I release. Picture yourself carrying a jar filled with dark ink. Each drop inside represents a wound, a harsh word, an absence that hurt. You walk to a wide fountain glowing under the moonlight. Slowly, you pour the ink into the water. The darkness swirls for a moment, then fades, swallowed by the clear flow. Soon the fountain runs clear again, shimmering in silver light. Your jar is empty. Your hands are lighter. Forgiveness feels like this, the dark dissolving, the clear remaining. If your mind argues, they never asked, they never repented, they don't deserve it, answer gently, forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing harm. You are not denying truth. You are simply choosing to end this day without poison in your chest. That choice is mercy for your own soul. Think of your heart as a sky. Resentment clouds it. Anger storms across it. Tonight, you let the wind of forgiveness move through, scattering the heavy clouds. Little by little, the stars appear again. You see the vastness of who you are, unbounded by the storm. The night sky does not lose itself because of the storm. Neither do you. Forgiveness reveals you again. Let your body share in this release. Rest your head into the pillow. Drop your shoulders lower. Unclench your fists. Relax your face. Feel the heaviness lift from your chest as your breath finds an easy rhythm. Forgiveness is not only a choice of the heart, it is a surrender of the body into peace. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be soothed with tenderness. May your anger soften into calm. May your sorrow be lightened by compassion. May forgiveness flow through you like dawn light, scattering the dark, revealing the beauty of rest. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to sleep. You have released enough to breathe freely. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness stands like an open gate at the edge of your heart. You have walked a long day carrying the weight of words and actions that wounded you. Some of those wounds are old, some are fresh, but they all ache the same way. And as you lie down, your soul longs not to carry them through the night. Forgiveness whispers, you do not need to. Forgiveness is not pretending the harm never happened. Forgiveness is simply choosing not to let it follow you into your rest. Take a slow, deep breath. Inhale gently, filling your lungs with peace. Exhale slowly, letting go of the heaviness. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale bitterness. Inhale calm. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale sorrow. With each exhale, space opens inside you, where peace can rest. Whisper quietly, I forgive enough to breathe. Picture yourself on a mountain path under the stars. On your back is a heavy pack filled with stones, each stone carved with a memory of hurt. You climb until you reach a flat clearing where a fire burns softly. You kneel, take the pack from your back, and place it by the flames. Slowly, you remove the stones and place them in the fire. The flames do not reject them. They consume them, turning them to ash, letting the wind carry them away. Your body straightens, your breath deepens, your soul feels lighter. This is forgiveness, not erasing your past, but releasing its weight. If your mind protests, they don't deserve this release, they never apologized, answer with gentleness. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing. You are not forgetting. You are choosing rest over restlessness, freedom over chains. That is mercy for yourself. That is love for your own soul. Think of your heart as a book. Every page today has been scribbled with resentment, underlined with anger, shadowed with grief. Tonight, you turn a fresh page. The past pages still exist, but they no longer trap you. The fresh page is blank, open, ready for peace to be written in the morning. Forgiveness is turning the page. Let your body follow. Rest your head heavy against the pillow. Lower your shoulders. Loosen your jaw. Let your hands open. Forgiveness is not only for the spirit, it is also for the body that longs to unclench, to soften, to rest. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be soothed without being erased. May your anger soften without shame. May your sorrow be lightened with compassion. May forgiveness flow through you like firelight, consuming the weight and leaving you warm and free. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to rest. You have released enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are Tonight, you arrive at the end of this journey, where forgiveness no longer feels like a mountain you must climb, but like a gentle valley where you can finally rest. You have carried hurts that weighed like stones, words that echoed like thunder, silences that felt like deserts. They were real, they mattered, and they left marks. But tonight, you are invited to believe something deeper. You are more than what was done to you. You are more than wounds. You are more than anger. Forgiveness does not erase your story. Forgiveness redeems it. It loosens the grip of pain, so your spirit can breathe. It clears the sky, so your soul can see stars again. Take a slow, steady breath. Inhale deeply, filling your chest with calm. Exhale slowly, letting bitterness leave your body. Again, inhale peace. Exhale resentment. Inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale love. Exhale sorrow. With every exhale, imagine a door closing softly on the past, not to deny it, but to keep it from following you into your dreams. Whisper quietly, I forgive. I am free. Picture yourself in a wide field under the night sky. In the center is a great table. On it you place everything you have carried. The jars of sorrow, the bundles of anger, the stones of resentment. You do not need to sort them. You do not need to explain them. You simply lay them down. The table holds them all. Then you step back and see the field stretching wide, filled with lanterns glowing like stars fallen to earth. Each lantern is a moment of peace, each one a reminder that forgiveness has made space for light. You walk among them, free, your hands empty, your heart light. If the voice of protest rises one last time, but they did not ask, they did not change, answer softly, forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not surrendering to harm. You are surrendering to peace. You are not letting injustice win. You are letting your spirit rest. That is not weakness. That is strength beyond measure. Think of your heart now as a horizon. The sun has set, the darkness is covered, but far off a glow is rising. Forgiveness is that glow, a promise of dawn, even in the night. You do not need to hurry it. You only need to trust it is coming. Tonight, you rest in that trust. Let your body share in this final release. Lay your head heavy against the pillow. Let your shoulders sink. Let your arms rest. Loosen your jaw. Breathe freely. Every muscle unclenches. Every weight is gone. Forgiveness is no longer only a thought. It is a rest that fills every part of you. Here is the blessing for this final night. May your wounds be healed with gentleness. May your anger dissolve into calm. May your sorrow be carried into light. May forgiveness wrap you like a cloak, covering you in warmth, setting you free. Close your eyes now. The journey of forgiveness has brought you here to peace, to rest, to freedom. You have forgiven enough. You have released enough. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a soft river winding through the valleys of your soul. It is not in a hurry. It does not demand to arrive at the ocean in one night. It only flows, steady and patient, making its way through every hidden place. You may still feel the sting of unkind words, the ache of betrayal, the quiet heaviness of disappointments that clung to you all day. These wounds are real, but they do not have to stay in your hands through the night. Forgiveness offers you freedom. Lay them in my waters. Let me carry them where you cannot. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a stream, under the moonlight. In your arms, you hold a bundle of dried branches, brittle and sharp, each one a memory of hurt, each one a weight of resentment. You kneel, set the bundle into the current, and watch the water carry it away. At first the branches resist, catching on stones, but slowly the flow pulls them free, drawing them farther until they vanish from sight. Your arms are empty now. Your body feels lighter. Your spirit breathes again. Forgiveness feels like this: release, not denial. Freedom, not forgetting. If thoughts protest, they never earned it. They do not deserve it. Remind yourself softly. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing harm. You are not erasing truth. You are choosing peace over poison. That choice is strength, not weakness. Think of your heart as a lamp. Bitterness dims its light. Resentment clouds its glass. Tonight, you wipe it clean. The flame burns steady again, warm enough to guide you into rest. Forgiveness does not put out your flame. It restores it. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be seen with tenderness. May your anger be soothed with peace. May your sorrow be carried gently by compassion. May forgiveness flow through you like water, cleansing and freeing your spirit. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to rest. You have released enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness does not come as thunder or fire. It comes as a whisper, a gentle invitation that says, you do not need to keep carrying this weight through the night. All day, you may have replayed sharp words, remembered glances that wounded, or felt the ache of promises left undone. These memories coil around the heart, making it restless. But as darkness wraps the world, forgiveness offers a softer way. Let me hold what you cannot. Let me lighten your spirit so you may rest. Take a slow, steady breath. Inhale until your chest fills with calm. Exhale slowly, releasing what presses heavy inside. Again, inhale gentleness. Exhale resentment. Inhale peace. Exhale anger. Inhale mercy. Exhale sorrow. With each exhale, imagine laying down a stone you no longer need to carry. Whisper softly, I release. Let the words wash through you like rain across dry earth. Picture yourself walking through a meadow at dusk. In your hands is a satchel filled with small stones. Each stone bears a name, a face, a memory of hurt. The satchel is heavy, cutting into your shoulder. Ahead, you see a wooden bridge arching over a stream. You walk to the center, untie the satchel, and empty it over the edge. The stones fall into the water below, splashing, sinking, disappearing into currents that carry them away. You stand straighter, your shoulder light, your breath deeper. Forgiveness feels like this, the burden gone, the heart unbound. If your mind rises in protest, but they never said sorry, they never changed, answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not pretending it did not hurt. You are not erasing the truth. You are refusing to let poison stay in your spirit through the night. That choice is not weakness. That choice is strength, mercy, freedom. Think of your heart as a garden. Bitterness is like weeds growing wild, choking beauty. Anger is like thorns that make it hard to step inside. Tonight, you kneel, clear a little space, pull away enough weeds, cut back enough thorns to see soil again. It does not need to be finished. It only needs to begin. Forgiveness is that beginning, the clearing that lets peace root and grow. Let your body practice forgiveness too. Lay your head heavy on the pillow. Let your shoulders sink. Open your hands. Loosen your jaw. With every breath, feel the release spread from your heart to your muscles, from your spirit to your body. Forgiveness is a gift your whole being can receive. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, but not carried. May your anger be softened, but not silenced. May your sorrow be soothed, but not consuming. May forgiveness flow through you like a stream, gentle and clear, leaving you free to rest. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for peace to come. You have released enough for sleep to find you. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness does not ask you to forget. It does not ask you to call good what was harmful. It only asks this: will you let me untie the ropes around your heart so you may rest? All day, you may have rehearsed old stories, replayed harsh words, felt again the sting of absences and betrayals. They cling, they tighten, they make the night heavier than it needs to be. But forgiveness is a key you hold. You can unlock the door, you can step into peace. Breathe slowly. Now, inhale until your lungs are full of calm. Exhale until your chest feels lighter. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale bitterness. Inhale peace. Exhale sorrow. With every breath you are loosening the knots, softening the ropes. Whisper softly, I forgive enough for tonight. Let those words be a lullaby for your spirit. Picture yourself standing before a great tree under the moon. At its base lies a hollow space, wide enough to hold your burdens. In your arms, you carry a bundle of dry sticks, resentments, grudges, disappointments. Each stick is brittle, each one heavy when bound together. You kneel, place the bundle inside the hollow, and step back. The tree does not refuse it. The roots embrace it. The earth covers it. The branches lift your gaze toward the stars. You walk away, unburdened. Forgiveness feels like this: letting go of what was breaking you, trusting that something larger can hold it now. If your mind protests, but they never apologized, they never changed, answer with gentleness. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not erasing the truth. You are not excusing the wound. You are choosing not to carry poison into your sleep. That is mercy, not weakness. That is courage, not surrender. Think of your heart as a window. Anger has fogged the glass. Resentment has darkened it. Tonight, you open the window. Fresh air rushes in. The fog clears. The glass shines. Peace fills the room. Forgiveness is that opening. It clears space for light, for breath, for rest. Let your body join in the release. Lower your shoulders. Unclench your fists. Soften your jaw. Let your arms rest heavy. Your breath come steady. Forgiveness is not only for the soul, it is for the body that longs to loosen, to let go, to rest. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be seen without binding you. May your anger be soothed without consuming you. May your sorrow be held with tenderness. May forgiveness flow through you like wind in the trees, clearing the heaviness, leaving only peace. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to breathe. You have released enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness arrives like a lantern in your hand. Its glow is not fierce, but steady. It is enough to light the next step, enough to soften the darkness. You do not need to see the whole road. You only need to walk with this light tonight. The hurts of the day still echo, a glance that cut deep, a word that replayed again and again, a silence that felt too heavy. These are real. They matter. But they are not stronger than the small, steady flame of forgiveness. Take a slow breath now. Inhale the quiet night. Exhale the weight you carried. Again. Inhale gentleness. Exhale anger. Inhale mercy. Exhale bitterness. Inhale peace. Exhale sorrow. With every exhale, your lantern glows brighter. Whisper softly, I forgive enough to rest. The words do not erase the wound, but they carry you closer to peace. Picture yourself walking along a narrow path in a valley. In your pack are stones etched with each memory of pain. They make your steps heavy. At last, you reach a small altar made of smooth rock. You kneel and empty the pack onto the altar. Each stone clinks against the others, a pile forming. Then a soft wind stirs, lifting the stones into dust, scattering them across the valley floor. You stand, your shoulders lighter, your breath steady, your path open again. Forgiveness feels like this: release, renewal, relief. If thoughts rise, but they're never admitted, they never cared, answer gently, forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not dismissing truth. You are not excusing harm. You are letting your heart be free enough to breathe. That is wisdom. That is strength. Think of your heart as a candle inside a glass jar. Resentment fogs the glass. Anger smudges it dark. Tonight, you take a cloth, wipe slowly, and watch the glass clear. The flame inside has always burned. Now it shines freely, giving warmth and light. Forgiveness is this cleaning. The flame is already there, waiting to shine again. Let your body share this freedom. Rest your head deeper into the pillow. Drop your shoulders into the bed. Loosen your fingers. Let your face soften. Feel your whole being unclench as forgiveness flows through you. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be seen with compassion. May your anger lose its sharpness. May your sorrow be met with kindness. May forgiveness rise in you like steady light, shining enough for peace. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough to breathe. You have released enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness feels like a soft doorway at the edge of your heart. You do not need to walk through it all at once. You can simply lean against it, let the frame steady you, and know that peace waits on the other side. The hurts of the day still press close, words unspoken, words too sharp, silences that cut deeper than noise. They rest heavy, but you do not have to keep them with you in sleep. Forgiveness whispers, set them down. Let me carry them while you rest. Take a deep breath in. Let your lungs fill with calm. Exhale slowly, sending bitterness away with the breath. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale resentment. Inhale peace. Exhale sorrow. With each exhale, the doorway opens wider, and your heart steps closer to lightness. Whisper softly, I forgive enough for tonight. That whisper is enough to change the air inside you. Picture yourself standing on a shoreline under the stars. In your hands, you hold a clay jar filled with sand, each grain a memory of pain, of disappointment, of grief. You walk to the water and pour the sand slowly into the waves. The ocean receives it all. The tide carries it away, grain by grain, until the jar is empty. You turn back with lighter hands, freer steps. Forgiveness feels like this, letting the vast waters hold what your soul cannot. If your thoughts resist, but they did not deserve this, they never asked, answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not erasing the wound. You are not ignoring truth. You are protecting your spirit, letting it breathe, letting it rest. That is not weakness. That is love for your own soul. Think of your heart as a house with many rooms. All day, the rooms have been filled with noise, arguments, echoes, shadows. Tonight you open the windows. Fresh air flows in. The noise drifts out. The rooms fill with quiet. Forgiveness is that opening, enough to let light and peace find you. Let your body feel this opening too. Lay your head heavy on the pillow. Loosen your shoulders into the bed. Let your hands rest open. Relax your jaw. Soften your brow. Each muscle begins to trust release. Forgiveness is not just a decision of the heart. It is a rest for the whole body. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be held with tenderness. May your anger soften into calm. May your sorrow be lifted into compassion. May forgiveness flow through you like ocean tide, steady and cleansing, leaving you free. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for peace to arrive. You have released enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a gentle hand unclenching your fist. All day, you may have held tight to hurts, some small, some sharp, some old, some new. They sit in the palm of your spirit like stones, weighing down your reach. Forgiveness whispers, you do not need to grip them through the night. You can open your hand, you can rest. Take a slow breath. Inhale until your lungs are full. Exhale longer, letting heaviness leave with the air. Again, inhale gentleness. Exhale resentment. Inhale peace. Exhale anger. Inhale mercy. Exhale sorrow. With each exhale, feel your hand uncurl, your spirit loosen, your body soften. Whisper softly, I open my hand. I forgive enough to rest. Picture yourself standing beside a river at twilight. In your hand is a small pouch filled with ashes, the remnants of words that burned, memories that scorched, regrets that smoldered. One by one, you drop the ashes into the water. They vanish as soon as they touch the current, carried away into depths beyond your sight. The pouch grows lighter, your hand emptier, your heart freer. Forgiveness feels like this, letting the river take what fire left behind. If your thoughts argue, they never cared, they never tried, answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing harm. You are not forgetting truth. You are choosing to rest without poison in your soul. That choice belongs to you. That choice is freedom. Think of your heart as a room with locked boxes stacked high. Each box holds a memory, sealed with bitterness. Tonight you choose one box. You unlock it. You open the lid and let the air in. The contents do not vanish, but they no longer fester. Light fills the room. Forgiveness is not unlocking every box in one night. It is opening enough space for peace to breathe. Let your body join in this release. Rest your head deeper into the pillow. Let your shoulders drop into stillness. Let your fingers rest open. Loosen your jaw. Breathe slow and easy. Your body learns what your heart is practicing, the holy art of letting go. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored, not hidden. May your anger soften, not harden. May your sorrow be carried, not denied. May forgiveness flow through you like river water, gentle and sure, leaving you clean, light, and free. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for peace to hold you. You have released enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a quiet rain after a long day of heat. The ground of your heart has been dry and cracked with anger, brittle with old pain, restless with disappointment. The rain does not erase what came before. It softens, it nourishes, it makes space for new life. Forgiveness is like that rain. It falls gently, drop by drop, until the hardness begins to yield. You do not need to force yourself to feel differently. You only need to let the soft rain fall. Take a long breath in. Fill your lungs with quiet. Exhale slowly, releasing the tension clinging to your chest. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale bitterness. Inhale gentleness. Exhale sorrow. Inhale peace. Exhale anger. With every exhale, imagine rain soaking into the soil of your soul, softening it, preparing it for rest. Whisper softly, I let it be softened. I forgive enough to sleep. Picture yourself sitting beneath a great tree as night descends. In your lap is a basket filled with wilted leaves, each one marked with a memory of hurt. The basket is heavy, your lap weary from carrying it. Then a breeze stirs, lifting the leaves one by one, carrying them into the air, scattering them far across the meadow. You do not chase them, you do not hold them, you simply watch them go. Soon the basket is empty, light, no longer a burden. Forgiveness feels like this: release without striving, freedom without forcing. If your mind resists, they never made it right, they never cared. Answer gently, forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing what hurt you. You are not erasing truth. You are choosing not to let the wound become your pillow. You are choosing to close your eyes in peace, not in bitterness. Think of your heart as a window fogged with steam. Resentment clouds it. Anger blurs it. Tonight, you wipe the glass with a gentle hand. Slowly the world comes into view again. Stars shine through. Moonlight enters. The glass is clear. Forgiveness does not create the light. It only allows it to be seen. Let your body share this clarity. Rest your head against the pillow. Let your shoulders drop heavy. Open your hands on the sheets. Loosen your jaw. Soften your brow. Let each breath flow like rain, steady and cleansing. Your body joins your heart in the work of forgiveness. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be softened by mercy. May your anger be calmed by gentleness. May your sorrow be lifted by compassion. May forgiveness fall on you like quiet rain, leaving your spirit refreshed and ready for peace. Close your eyes now. You have forgiven enough for rest. You have released enough for sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness feels like a lantern set at your bedside. Its glow is gentle, steady, and close. It does not reach the horizon, but it is enough to light the space where you rest. All day you have carried memories sharp as glass, words that echo still, absences that left hollows in your chest. They return in the quiet hours, asking to be remembered. Forgiveness whispers, let them sit here in the light. You do not need to take them into your dreams. Take a slow, even breath. Inhale peace until your chest feels wide. Exhale bitterness until your body softens. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale sorrow. With each exhale, imagine placing another shard of glass into the lantern's bowl, where the flame consumes the sharp edges, leaving only warm light. Whisper softly, I give this away. I forgive enough to sleep. Picture yourself standing on a hillside beneath the stars. In your hands, you hold a bundle of ropes, knotted tight, each one binding you to an old wound. The weight drags your arms down, the knots cut into your skin. At the crest of the hill, you find a wooden post, strong and tall. You loop the ropes over the post and let them fall from your hands. The earth receives them. The wind lifts them. You are free. Forgiveness feels like this, untying what has bound you, loosening what has held too long. Your thoughts rise, but they didn't care. They never saw what they did. Answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not excusing harm. You are not erasing truth. You are allowing your heart to breathe. That is not weakness. It is strength. That is not surrender. It is freedom. Think of your heart as a small garden. All day weeds of anger have spread, curling around flowers of peace. Tonight, you pull a few weeds, enough to see soil again. You leave space for gentleness to grow, space for quiet to root. Forgiveness is not finishing the work, it is beginning it. A little clearing is enough for rest. Let your body follow. Lower your shoulders deeper into the bed. Open your hands. Relax your jaw. Soften your brow. Let each breath steady into rhythm, calm as waves. Your body joins your spirit in forgiving, in unclenching, in letting go. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be tended with kindness. May your anger lose its grip. May your sorrow be lifted into light. May forgiveness glow in you like a lantern, warm and steady, enough to guide you into rest. Close your eyes now. You have released enough for peace to find you. You have forgiven enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness feels like a gentle tide washing over the shore of your heart. All day, waves of memory may have crashed. Words that wounded, absences that ached, disappointments that weighed heavy. They left debris scattered along your soul's edge. Forgiveness does not erase the tide. It cleans the shoreline, pulling fragments back into the sea, leaving smooth sand for you to walk upon. Breathe slowly now. Inhale until your lungs are full of calm. Exhale longer, letting bitterness drift away. Again, inhale gentleness. Exhale anger. Inhale mercy. Exhale sorrow. Inhale peace. Exhale resentment. With every exhale, imagine the tide rolling in, sweeping the debris out, leaving you clearer, lighter, freer. Whisper softly, the tide carries it. I forgive enough to rest. Picture yourself sitting on a beach at night. In your lap is a basket filled with broken shells, sharp, jagged reminders of hurt. You rise, carry the basket to the shoreline, and tip it into the water. The waves rush in, gather the shells, and draw them away. The basket is empty now, light in your hands. You sit again, the sound of the ocean steady, the stars above endless. Forgiveness feels like this, letting the sea take what you cannot hold, trusting it will carry the sharpness away. If your thoughts push back, but they didn't change, they didn't see what they did, answer gently. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not denying the wound. You are not excusing the pain. You are allowing your soul to sleep without jagged edges cutting you from the inside. That is not weakness. That is mercy for yourself. Think of your heart as a room lit by candles. Bitterness has blown smoke across the walls, leaving them dark. Tonight, you strike a match of forgiveness. One candle lights, then another, then another. Soon the whole room glows. The smoke fades, the air clears, warmth spreads through the space. Forgiveness does not ignore the soot. It simply brings back the light. Let your body feel this too. Sink your head deeper into the pillow. Rest your shoulders into stillness. Let your hands fall open, your jaw loosen, your breath find an easy rhythm. With each exhale, let your body join your spirit in releasing what no longer serves. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be softened into wisdom. May your anger be quieted into peace. May your sorrow be carried into compassion. May forgiveness wash over you, carried into compassion. May forgiveness wash over you like a tide, leaving your heart clear and ready for rest. Close your eyes now. You have released enough for peace to arrive. You have forgiven enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. Tonight, forgiveness comes like a quiet wind moving through your soul. It does not arrive with force. It drifts softly, carrying away what clings too tightly. All day, you may have felt the weight of disappointment, the sting of careless words, the silence of those who should have spoken. These linger like dust in the corners of your heart. Forgiveness is the wind that clears the dust, that lets fresh air flow again. Take a long breath. Inhale deeply. Let peace fill you. Exhale slowly. Let heaviness leave. Again, inhale gentleness. Exhale anger. Inhale mercy. Exhale bitterness. Inhale calm. Exhale sorrow. With every exhale, imagine windows opening inside you, curtains lifting, stale air leaving, fresh air entering. Whisper softly, I let it go. I forgive enough to rest. Picture yourself standing on a hill at dusk. In your hands are ribbons tied with knots, each knot representing a wound or resentment. The ribbons are tangled, heavy, impossible to use. Then the wind rises. It tugs at the ribbons, loosening the knots, pulling them gently from your grip. You open your hands, and the wind carries them higher and higher until they vanish into the sky. Your hands are empty now, your heart lighter, your breath steady. Forgiveness feels like this: knots loosening, freedom arriving, the wind carrying what you could not untie. If your mind argues, they didn't change, they don't deserve this, answer gently, forgiveness tonight is not for them, forgiveness is for me. You are not dismissing truth, you are not excusing harm, you are choosing not to let the night air grow heavy with poison. You are choosing rest, choosing freedom, choosing peace. Think of your heart as a field after harvest. All day bitterness has scattered broken stalks across it. Tonight the wind sweeps through, clearing the field, leaving open ground. The soil breathes again, ready for new seeds, ready for peace to root. Forgiveness is the clearing that makes tomorrow possible. Let your body feel this clearing. Lay your head gently on the pillow. Drop your shoulders deeper into the bed. Let your arms rest heavy, your fingers unclenched. Loosen your jaw. Breathe with ease. Each exhale carries away tension. Each inhale welcomes. Forgiveness is a rest your body can receive. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be honored without binding you. May your anger soften without consuming you. May your sorrow be lifted with tenderness. May forgiveness move through you like wind across a field, sweeping away the remnants of pain, leaving you clear and free. Close your eyes now. You have released enough to rest. You have forgiven enough to sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are Tonight, forgiveness rests on you like a soft blanket. It does not erase the day, but it covers what is cold. It soothes what is restless. It warms what is weary. The hurts you carried, sharp words, broken trust, silence that cut deeper than sound, still exist, but they no longer need to lie against your chest. Forgiveness whispers, set them down. I will cover you with peace instead. Take a gentle breath now. Inhale until your chest is full of calm. Exhale slowly, letting go of what presses against you. Again, inhale mercy. Exhale anger. Inhale gentleness. Exhale bitterness. Inhale peace. Exhale sorrow. With each exhale, imagine the blanket of forgiveness being drawn tighter around you, wrapping your soul in warmth. Whisper softly, I am covered. I forgive enough for tonight. Picture yourself lying in a meadow under the night sky. Around you are stones scattered, each one representing a wound or disappointment. They feel hard, cold, unyielding, but slowly the grass grows up between them, covering them, softening their edges. Dew falls, gentle and cool. The stars above watch over you. The stones do not vanish, but they are no longer sharp. Forgiveness feels like this. The edges softened, the weight no longer cutting you. If thoughts rise, they do not deserve this. They never asked for it. Answer quietly. Forgiveness tonight is not for them. Forgiveness is for me. You are not ignoring truth. You are not excusing harm. You are choosing not to lie down on sharp stones. You are choosing rest for your soul. That is mercy. That is wisdom. Think of your heart as a room filled with broken furniture, heavy and awkward. Tonight you cover each piece with a cloth of white linen. The shapes remain, but the room grows quiet, soft, and still. In the morning, there will be time for healing, for clearing, for rebuilding, but tonight is for peace. Forgiveness is that covering, that gentleness, that rest. Let your body feel it now. Rest your head heavy on the pillow. Loosen your shoulders. Let your arms fall open. Release the tension in your jaw. Breathe deep and slow. Let your body feel covered, sheltered, safe. Forgiveness is not just for the heart, it is for the whole of you. Here is the blessing for this night. May your wounds be softened. May your anger be calmed. May your sorrow be soothed. May forgiveness wrap you like a blanket, covering you in gentleness, preparing you for rest. Close your eyes now. Close your eyes now. You have released enough for peace to hold you. You have forgiven enough for sleep to come. You are safe. You are loved. You are free.